So a little more
So instead,
information
just
about
watch.
why we are playing the vanilla version again. I mentioned, number one, the scaling. Now, Swiss has the ability to disable the scaling that the GameCube does to make things 4x3 compliant or whatever, so that I can...
What is Swiss?
Swiss is a... How would I describe it? It's like a ISO booter for GameCube. It allows you to boot...
What is an ISO booter?
An ISO is a disk image where you basically take everything that's on an optical disc and you compress it into an archive, and then you can share that archive around. It's how you play PlayStation games on an emulator. You get an ISO of your...
what is a disc?
Mike, ignore ignore all his questions and continue.
Okay.
Okay, little bit. Let me jump in quick here. Let me interject. Is Petey the Piranha up there right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so this is one of the first 3D games I ever played. I can't remember playing any 3D game before this, but
oh fuck!
I was over at my friend's house. Oh my gosh, and I'd never played a 3D game before, and I'd never played a Mario game before except for like that Mario Deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He had a GameCube, and he was playing this game, and he was up on like he was up on his bunk bed, and on the second bunk, looking down at his TV, and he could not beat this because this is clearly one of the first games he had played too.
Mm-hmm. How old was he?
Kid's name. Well, we probably were playing this the year it came out, so we were probably 7, 8.
All right.
So because it came out in 2002. No, it was. I just said.
Okay, I missed that. I have a story to tell about me playing this game for the first time, but we'll save that for later.
But anyway, he was stuck on this level. He couldn't beat it, and he's like, ah! He was like getting way over the top, like funny that he couldn't do it, even though like it.
Is the game chugging right now?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, like, am I getting a connection error or something?
That's another reason why we're not playing Sunburn is, like I said, I could fix the scaling using Swiss, but on GameCube, Sunburn runs really badly. It's clearly not optimized for it, which is fine.
You're supposed to emulate it.
Yeah, you're supposed to emulate it or play it on a Wii, which I also tried, but the problem is I can't fix the scaling on the Wii. So the frame rate is better, but the scaling is broken, and I can't bypass it, because they did this really annoying thing for some reason, where like
Mikey, edit a burp, you know what to do.
Or like when the progressive scan message comes up, would you like to play this game in progressive scan? You pick yes.
Mikey edited in really long burps every time you can see his open mouth.
Mikey, use Disgusto Burp 3.
Anyway, I had to beat this level for him, and it was the first time I'd played a 3D game too, but I did it on like my first try. And once I beat Petey Piranha here, he turned to me and he thanked me so much he kissed me on the face.
Did that when I just moved me and kissed me on the forehead.
You kissed me on the mouth?
It was not on the mouth, it was on the forehead. But it was still weird. It kind of happened out of nowhere. Anyways.
I just spent a week with who I am not very close with. So I know what you mean by awkward moments.
I'm probably closer with than, but it was still weird. But,
Did you get kissed on the forehead when you...
Yeah, it was supposed to be like, you're a miss you, so I'm gonna do this, but it was just like... Never done that before, probably since...
Kissed me on the mouth since...
Shut up! It's not like that, man.
It's just funny.
It's just,
the
it's
implication
weird.
of kissing on the mouth.
It was not on the goddamn mouth, you imbecile. You're embarrassing me in front of all my subscribers.
You're confusing them.
It's time for our 50 subscriber special. Shine yet?
Yeah. We're rich.
We have 3 shines. We're rich.
Mhm.
Is that every blue coin in the Sunshine Hills or whatever the fuck this
No,
level's
we're not
called?
even close. Probably only like 10
So,
in.
Mikey, I'm going to put in something that you know what to do. Edit in wherever you'd like.
You kissed your dad in the mouth?
Okay, you
Alright,
make
let's
sure
take
you
a
pin
gander.
it so I can find it.
Let's
Because
take a gander at this.
Ethan asked me to edit in like 12 photographs in the last playthrough I edited, and I had to scroll up like 17 minutes to find it.
Oh, it's Butterfinger Mike!
Fuck you! There ain't no meme
Yes.
called
Yes.
Butterfinger Mike. You were tricking me.
Oh, no, hold on. Well, he did. He edited it in. But, hold on. What the fuck? Why does Discord do this shit? There we go. No, he edited in the kiss your dad on the mouth bit from Smiling Friends. That's exactly what I keep talking about.
I know.
Didn't you hear me doing the voice earlier?
Yeah.
It's like,
You
Just because I know Mikey doesn't understand what's going on.
You kissed your dad in the mouth?
that voice that...
What about that thing down there? Oh, the ant? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool,
Well,
I
in
guess,
one of the
but
later-
it doesn't really make me feel any better.
Mike Stoklasa, I love that guy. Now that I've
Yes.
been watching Red Letter Media, he's the funniest shit ever.
It took you long enough to start watching Peak?
Peak
Yes.
RLM.
Just Peak in general.
Yeah, that's what you meant. Peak Red Letter Media.
Like when they were at their best.
No, they're still at their best.
They are the best.
They're
Regardless.
really funny. I love the stupid shit they put Mr. Plinkett through.
It's calmed down now. Mr. Plinkett is now a influencer.
I don't know the backstory yet, but I've been watching through all of Half in the Bag, and I like how the set just keeps getting more and more destroyed. And I'm like, oh my god, I've just entered 2012.
My favorite part is when they like tease that vase and that precarious little there's like a vase perched on
Yeah,
like a precarious
I
little
actually
table.
listened to that episode in the car, and I missed the bit there. What happened?
Like the vase never fell over the entire episode. Then in the very next episode, right at the beginning, he's just like, and we also watched this movie. And then Mike just grabs a bat and suddenly destroys the vase out of nowhere.
Maybe they redid the...
It was in like the next episode.
You must be talking about a different episode, because at one point, they're throwing bricks through the wall.
Yes.
They're throwing bricks through the window.
Yes, that's
And
the
then Mr.
episode where
Plinkett's
they
like,
put the
well,
vase in the thing.
let me put my priceless vase here in the center of the room now.
You do realize that somebody's been throwing bricks, right? Oh, it'll be fine.
You do realize that somebody's been throwing bricks, right? I love when they say that they're watching a movie. He's like, "You're what?" And then Mike has to he's like, "Oh." Like, "Oh no, we almost gave it away that he has a working VCR right here." I love how melodramatic all their acting is too. It's so
Yes.
good.
They actually
Yeah.
call it half in the bag acting.
It's so fucking funny. It's just
Ugh.
it cracks me up all the time.
You're a crack up. I don't know what that
I'm
means.
a crackhead. Like butt crack, am I right? Mikey added in a fart. Thank you.
Alright, now this box has a coin in it.
Man, this is really chugging.
Yeah, the audio. I think I'm gonna turn the audio off because it's starting to give me a headache.
I know it's giving me a headache too. It's like
And I can lower the stream quality. Alright, I lowered the stream to 480p, so hopefully it gets better.
it's
No.
not.
Wait, I mean, it looks and sounds fine to me.
Okay, that's all it matters.
That's all that matters. Yeah.
Kill these fuckers. Fuckers!
Oh my god, I'm trying to come up with a clever analogy as to how this sounds. It sounds like the game is being played by entire elementary school's gymnasium worth of kids playing recorders.
God damn.
That was always the worst shit when they like school assemblies. When they would waste your time with fucking bullshit nobody cares about.
It would waste your time.
Yes. It's like
the idea of wasting a kid's time.
Yeah, wait, you're a kid. What time do you have, Michael?
It's time
What,
we
you gonna
could
go do
be
your taxes
spending
or something?
actually learning something.
Kids needed a break from that
Instead
shit.
of gotta watch some dumb presentation by the school band. Or,
So I have to say something about that. You just jogged a memory. So when I was in first grade, I got to watch like this guy who went around the country doing
dirty jobs.
He'd show you lizards and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He would show you
the guy
lizards.
brought like the snapping turtle?
He didn't bring it. I don't know if he brought a snapping turtle, but he brought an iguana. And at one point, he was like, "Now I'm going to show you a man eating chicken." And then he pulls the curtain away, and it's just a KFC bucket. And like he did like a lot of corny jokes like that, but he showed you like a ferret. Oh my god,
Isn't
a
a
ferret.
ferret a Pokemon?
A ferret. I got them backwards. A ferret, and he's like, their legs are so long, and just kidding. He pretended to like break its back, but he didn't actually do that. I was in first grade and I saw this guy do this, and he did like I shed my skin like a dirty pair of, and then he points to the audience and we all say sucks. He did funny shit like that, but I always remembered a few of the things from his bit. But what was really funny is that was an assembly. We got to skip class time to watch him show us an iguana because that was fantastic and interesting for a 6-year-old.
Fun times.
When I was 17, in my senior year of high school, I did a class where you got to go help out a teacher. I can't remember what the class is called, but a lot of people do it. Like
teacher's assistant.
basically, it's not a teacher's assistant, but it was an actual class where you got graded on how well you helped out. And like,
sounds like a scam to me, Bob.
no, it was an actual class.
Yeah.
It wasn't community service, but it was like community whatever. I can't remember what they called it. But like, one of my old teachers saw that I was on the list for like available assistant for this class. Like one of your 7 classes or one of your 5 classes of the day was you would go help out an old teacher or whatever. But it was like one of my beloved teachers saw that I was on the list and requested that I come help him. And it was Mr. McFuzzball. So I got to go back to my 2nd grade teacher, who was one of my...
Oh, okay. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
So like he was somebody I'd always remembered fondly because like he was one of the people that really helped me enjoy school, because my kindergarten and 1st grade teachers I did not like very much. And I had lots of poor experiences in school up to that point. So when Mr. McFuzzball came around, he was a really cool teacher, and
I had a teacher
really
like
helped
that.
me get back on track. Really helped me get back on track and really inspired me. He's one of those people. And the fact that he requested that I come back, I was really humbled, and I was very excited to work with him. But halfway through the semester, we're like, "Oh, Ethan, you get to come to assembly, just like the good old days." And we went over, and I got to sit in this assembly hall just like I used to, as a young little fuzzball. So it's 17-year-old Ethan
Okay, so this
sitting
is
next
like
to
right
a whole
before we
assembly
met
hall
you.
of 6-year-olds.
Is that back when you had the fucking green hair?
No, this was in between my 2 times I had green hair.
Fuck!
Wait. Oh, wait. Yeah, you're like your junior high and elementary school and high school are like in the same area, right?
I was in a small school, so all of them were the same building.
Okay, that's why I was so thrown off. Like, wait, what? And like, oh
Yes,
wait, that's right.
all of them were the same building. But I went back, and I was like, "Oh my god, is this the guy? Is this the guy? Is this the guy?" And then sure enough, he comes out 10 years older, 10 years fatter, and he used all the exact same jokes. He did the entire thing again. And I was like, oh my god.
He's been doing the same
How
bit
much-
all this time?
It was the same bit and all the same jokes again. I could not believe it, but I was happy to see the same thing, so I didn't think that I was crazy. I'm a terrible storyteller. I'm sorry, subscribers. Join us on the next episode of Gimp Movies.
We're only 14 minutes into this episode.
He's good. He knows how to end a story. At
Or
least.
4
I
minutes.
said what I said.